YouTube. So let me just check on everybody. We have Rogério. Hey, my friend, how are you? Good evening. We have Eduardo.
Good evening.
We have José, Kaique, André Menezes,
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hi,
Good
hello
evening.
everybody.
Mayara, Vinicius Matar from Belo Horizonte. Really good to have you here. Daniela, Leandra. We also have Pablo.
Hello,
Alain.
everyone.
Hello. Guilherme is just connecting. Really good. Oh, it's a crowded meeting. So I'm Philip. Nice to meet you for those who are with me for the first time. And on TNT in general, who is in here? It's the first TNT ever. Who is in the first TNT ever? Primeira vez no TNT. Aida, Eduardo, who else? Vinicius. Okay, so three, just three. Vinicius, Aida, and Eduardo. Really good. I'm going to explain how this works. So we always have a host. It's a person that brings a topic and some questions, okay? This is not a class. We are not going to teach. We're not going to, bring material or something for you to learn. We are here really to practice. This is real speaking, okay? This is it's like we are trying to bring an environment as you were in the US or in London or in Australia or in another place where you could speak English, okay? But online and for free. We started this project in 2016. It's been 5 years this year, and it's been more than 1,500. So today it's number 1563, all right? I'm the host for the night, and we are going to talk about how to become fluent in English. Before we start, I always like to hear from the new guests. Who are they? Where are they from? And what do they do? Okay. So I'm going to start with Aida. Then I'm going to talk with Eduardo and then Vinicius. All right.
Okay.
Aida, where are you from? What do you do?
I'm living in Brasilia, and I was civil servant, and I'm retired since 2018, and I am a lawyer, and for me it's the first time, and I want to learn and to be more confident speaking English.
So you are in the best place that I know.
Thank you very much.
So you're going to get confidence, you're going to practice, you're going to learn, and you're going to meet people from everywhere. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Good to have you here. Thank you so much. Eduardo, what about you?
Hi, nice to meet you, Philip, and everyone. So I've lived in Curitiba since I was born.
Nice.
But already I lived in Las Vegas from USA for 6 months. Wow. And so actually I've been studying English for, 20 years. No? And so now I decided in this year, 2021, I decided to learn definitely the English, and so I decided to put English in my life, and I think is a good idea by books in English, but put the English the
Correct.
yes, the life English in practice, you know. Read good books, not learn English, you know. And so I think it's a good idea. I think it's more easy to understand. I think my experience show it me, and opportunities like this that you can practice, remember, and fix the structures and the words in the new vocabulary in your brain. I think it's
Yeah.
very, very interesting. No, thank you so much.
Very good. Really good to hear that. Nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy this place. All right. And Vinicius, and you?
Hello, guys. Nice to meet you. I am Vinicius. I was born in Minas Gerais, but I live in city Sinop, the state Mato Grosso, and I am a medical study, and I am struggling to learn English.
Very
And
good.
this is thank you.
Perfect. And this is what we are looking for, people to speak. I don't care if you are using English correctly or not. We are not here to judge. We are not here to correct you. We don't care. We want to hear, to listen carefully your message, what do you have inside of you. Okay. So, really good. We have a full class today. And I'm gonna start saying class, though it's not a class, because every time people say, "Oh, it's a class, it's a class." No, yeah, like a conversational class, but it's not a class. We're not going to teach you, but you're going to learn. That's the most important. Let me ask you, Guilherme, is it your first time here? First time? No?
No, it's my second.
Great, really good. So, people, here's the thing. I have some special questions, and I know some of you already have them. And how is that possible? It's because we have a WhatsApp group. It's a VIP WhatsApp group. And some people, they are getting classes, some questions. They know the topics before everyone else, and they don't need to book anymore in this WhatsApp group. Okay. So in case you want to be part of this group, and this WhatsApp group, it's just a way we found to support the whole project, to sustain the project for free. Until the end of this month, it's going to be just 19 cents, 19 reais and 90 cents per month. Okay, so in July, we are going to start the price 29.9. Okay, so like 30 reais in July. So in case you want to be part of the group, here's the link. I'm going to share with you the questions. Okay. And for those who are thinking, oh, it's free and he's trying to sell me a WhatsApp group. Yes, that's exactly what I am doing, because we are doing 200 meetings for free every month in 6 languages. And we need help to support this project. So that's the reason we are doing this. Okay, so we have some questions, all right? And these questions are going to guide our conversation. So I'm going to divide you in small rooms with around 5 or 6 people, just to bring easier and more comfortable place to speak, okay? So 4 rooms, yeah, okay. And let me see, I'm going to do this. Oh, don't go away. Oh, so I'm gonna create again. the rooms. All right. Okay. So I'm going to delete one of the rooms, and so one group is going to be with me in the main room, live on YouTube. And this is something good, being live on YouTube. If you're live on YouTube, it means that after the meeting, you can listen to yourself again, and then you can learn more than the others who are in the small rooms. Okay. So let me create again because we have another guest here. So I'm just deleting one of the rooms. So please enjoy yourself. I need one volunteer in each group to be a leader. What does it mean? You're going to read the questions. You're going to ask everyone the questions. You're going to be like a leader in the room, just to make people feel comfortable to answer the question. If you want to bring another question, that's okay. You can bring other questions. And maybe you're not going to have time to answer all of 10 questions. All right? So don't worry, because it happens. Sometimes people just have time for 3-4 questions maximum. So no worries. In case you want to keep these questions, you can just copy from the chat and paste into your computer. Okay? Are you ready? Can I start for real? So let's go. If you have any questions, please, you can click on the button Ask for Help. Then I'm going to your room. Be kind, be respectful, especially women. If you feel uncomfortable, let me know. We do not accept any kind of bad situation or harassment with girls. Okay, so girls, you are safe in here. And if you don't feel that way, let me know. We are going to kick the person out of the meeting. All right? And let's go. See ya. 10 minutes before we finish, I'm going to get you back so we can have a wrap-up session. See ya. Enjoy. Have fun. All right. So you're here with me. Fabian, Jose, Pablo, Eduardo. Yes. So we are in the main room. Okay. So you have the questions. And before, like Eduardo, you already have presented yourself. I'm going to ask someone else. Jose, can you present yourself, and which level of English are you at the moment?
Hello, guys. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jose. I have a degree in languages from Federal University of Ceará in Spanish, but in Spanish language. I also have a degree in tourism and hospitality from Federal Institute of Ceará. And I live here in Ceará, and I work in a public school. I think I don't know, but I think I'm in intermediate level in English. But I'm here to learn more with you guys, with the community, and improve my English.
Very good. Very good. Welcome aboard. It's always good to have you here. Choose someone else. Choose someone else to present. I think we don't have, like, just Fabian and Pablo, right?
Okay. Let's go, Fabian.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Fabian. I am studying communications. I am from Mexico. And yeah, that's it. I would say that my level is intermediate as well. And nice to meet you.
Very good. Good to have you, man. Good to have someone from Mexico. Pablo, and you?
Hello, guys. I am Pablo. I'm from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. I am 22 years old. I am a software developer. And to my area, it's so important English, to talk with foreign people and to understand a lot of materials of websites, and I am here to improve my English. My level, I think, is beginner. I don't know so much about English yet.
Very good. And finally, Eduardo, what's your level of English?
Yes, actually, I've been studying advanced level, no? But I decided to review the intermediate in this month. And after that, I will start again the advanced level. I am Eduardo. I have a kid, a son. His name is Valentin, and he is 3 years old. And so I live in Curitiba now. Here, I am a business administrator, and I have an MBA in administration, business administration. And so I think is it. I think what I learned was most important for me was what you said, Felipe, in the introduction, is the most important is talking English, is speaking. I don't know. Sometimes we make some mistakes, and I think it doesn't matter. When I lived in Las Vegas, the people there tried to help me, and if I don't want, I made some mistake, they correct me, and so I think is it. I think
Very
it's
good.
a good opportunity.
Very good, very good. So that's exactly what we are doing here. We are going to practice our English level. So I'm Philip. I live in São Paulo, 33 years old. I got 33 yesterday, actually. And I have a degree in information system. I have a bachelor degree in information system. Nowadays, I'm studying natural science to become a teacher, and at the University of São Paulo, both degrees at USP. And I feel myself as like fluent English, but my English level, it's basically the same since like when I was 14, 15 years old. The difference is just self-confidence, But it took me 13 years to speak English. I started, and this is the first question. So do you speak English? How did you learn? I started when I was 9 years old, 10. And it took me 13 years to realize that I could speak English. So speaking English, it's not like, the test I took or how I feel about English. It's self-confidence, actually. So I lived in Chicago for a while, and there I could realize that I didn't know English that much, but I could speak, And since then, I have been studying hard, and I'm still studying English. Right now, I'm studying in here, practicing. So there are a lot of ways to learn and ways to learn, right? So let me go to Fabian. You're back with your camera. So you speak English, and how did you learn?
How did I learn? Okay, I did a lot of things. I cannot think about like only one way something that I did and I learned like that. But here in Mexico, at least in the place where I live, English is a mandatory class since middle school. So we have an English class in middle school, but I didn't learn being in middle school nor high school. I got more serious when I got into college. So I would say that it really helped me. Well, I took some English courses, but also I joined a conversation club, and I started like with a very basic vocabulary. And I was so nervous and afraid, but that really helped me to start building or, yeah, constructing more complex sentences. So, well, that, listening to music, watching TV shows, reading, and yeah, I would say that those things helped me to learn English.
Very good, very good. I'm trying to learn Spanish, by the way. It's, yeah, so really good. We have a Spanish group as well in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, in case you want to join us, it's going to be really fun. Okay,
I already joined one Spanish class and it was amazing.
really good, really good. Yeah. So Jose, please, the first question, it's with you now. You're muted. No.
Yeah, I study English by myself, but the strategy to learn more about how to communicate in English, it's trying to get more self-confident, you know, because I agree with you that I feel sometimes that my English stopped in a kind of level, and I didn't get how to go on with my level in English. But I believe that we have to give we have to this sense of self-confidence to learn and to communicate in another language. Another thing, it's because I just talk about some subjects that I'm really doing at my daily life. For example, I love music, I love literature and education, and sometimes I just have conversation with these subjects. And my vocabulary in some kind, it's a little bit limited because I always pressing in a kind of subject. And I appreciate when TNT bring to us very different kinds of subjects that makes me to really learn a new vocabulary.
So you're thriving when you have different topics.
Yeah, it's difficult for me because I'm trying to explore and learn a new vocabulary, no? But because the rules, I think that I have it in my brain, the rules. But
Yeah.
the structure, but the vocabulary, it's important when we have the challenge to new to talk with a new vocabulary.
Very good. Very good. And what about Pablo? How do you feel about your English? Do you speak English?
Oh,
How
I
did you
try to
learn?
speak. I try to speak English. I know how to build sentence. I know to make grammatical rules. I like it to build sentence, the past, present, and future. And I learned English in an English course that I did, and in I think two years before. The course keep 18 months, I think. I stopped practicing by the 2 years. Now I am back. This course helped me a lot because I didn't have any deep content with English in my infance or adolescence. I think it's this. I think I try to speak.
Very good. And how did you learn English actually?
Nowadays?
No. How did you start and how was the process of it?
With grammar in beginning of the course, I have it did. And after talking with my colleagues and teacher, and after listening some podcasts with the course give to us. But the course is end, the school closed And now I without with a course, you know.
Very good. Really good. Eduardo, did I ask you this question already? I don't think so. Number
I
one.
don't remember.
Yeah. How did you learn English? Do you remember that?
Yes. I try use it, in my life day. And so, for example, I have pride to show this one. I had an English course that I did on Coursera. The name is
Nice.
Introduction to Neuroeconomics, How the Brain Makes Decisions. It's here.
Nice.
And so I think when the oh my gosh, let me see here.
It's a course.
Yes, the $1 million question is why you are studying English, no? Because when you know the signify, is more stronger for you. And so you have more interest in your brain to learn new words and things like it that I love. I love learning different things. And so we have we can open the doors of the world to us, to learn a lot of things. For example, I was a buyer in one company that I worked a few years ago. And so I had a big problem there with doves. Doves. You know doves? Because doves make poo-poo in anywhere. And so here in Brazil, we had a lot tools that the company don't want to use. And so I went to a United States website and I used my English and I found one chemical that we can put and pass where the doves stay. And so they don't like the smell. And so they don't come back. And so I could solve a huge problem because I used my English, and I think it's more easy when you use for something your English. You have more interesting to learn.
Yeah, really good, really good. So this is something is that I totally believe. When you get the meaning to learn, then you get results. Yeah. So another question that I have, and I'm not going to ask the number 2. This is something good to be in here with me in the main room. I create random questions. Do you believe it's really, do you know those courses or those teachers, people who tell or who sells fluent English in 3 months? Is it possible? Do you believe that? Have you ever had any experience with it? Let me ask Jose, please.
No, I really don't believe in it. For me, it's just a commercial propaganda. For me, in my opinion. But we have some authors that define what means to be fluent. And some authors, they said that fluent it's a person that can communicate and understand what people talking to us. So this means that a person is fluent. Fluent doesn't mean that you don't go making some mistakes. And I believe in these authors. because I believe the fluency is to make the communication possible. This means fluent. If you think in Portuguese language, for example, here in Brazil, we have a lot of people that don't writing or reading, but
yeah, they don't know.
yeah, but they are fluent speakers of our language, no? Because they can communicate and make understood in their own language. That means fluency. But I don't believe it's we can resolve all our problems in English in 6 months. I think it's a process. We are continue learning. No, here in TNT, I found professors, I found teachers, I found people that live in abroad, I found native speakers, and they also reinforce that there is, we always have something that we need to learn, always. Even if you are a native speaker, no? But I don't know all vocabulary of Portuguese language. I'm Brazilian, but I don't know all vocabulary, you know? So we always have something to learn.
Very good.
That's the reason that I don't believe fluency in 6 months, 3 months. For me, it's propaganda.
Very good. Very good. Anyone else want to add to Jose's answer? Eduardo, please.
Yes, I totally agree with Jose, because I do believe that it's impossible to learn English in this time. For example, my son had 3 years and he don't speak Portuguese is very well yet. So, and the brain and his brain is like crazy, you know? And so he had difficulty to understand, to learn, and to say the words correctly. For example, the kids in United States also have a problem to speak. For example, one child there, one child there with 3 years old speak twee instead three. So why we that our mother language is another instead in English, we are learned in 3 months. It's impossible.
Very good. And let me ask Fabian, that's in another country. Have you ever seen this kind of advertisement on the internet?
A lot, actually. And there was a case like with this Swedish guy who is offering a course for Latin American people. I think that he was focused more on Spanish speakers in Latin America. I don't know if you have heard about it. I don't even want to mention his name, but okay.
Yeah,
Anders, he invested a lot in advertisement, because in every YouTube video or web page you could see his advertisement, but his ads. But I agree with what they said. I mean, it is, you can achieve certain level of, or you can learn certain things and reach certain level or certain stage, but I don't think that you can become fluent in just 3 months or 6 months. So yeah, it's just more like it works well for them to promise that, to make those promises, but it's sad because learning takes time and it's not just something that we can do like that. So yeah.
Very good. So you are talking about time, and I'm gonna ask Pablo now. Pablo, how long does it take to become fluent in English? That's a hard question. I don't know if
What
Pablo,
question?
how long does it take to learn English? How long does it take to learn English?
How
The
long?
time,
The time.
to learn English.
Yes, I understand. I think 4 years. 4 years, but
Or-
not like that, keep speak English all day, every day, or weekend. Just in Saturdays, with my curls.
One,
Now,
two times a week.
yes, I listen some audio on hour by day, but just this because the course imposed this to me, But now I am happy to learn English. Yeah, in the past, no, I made this because I have paid,
Yes. Very good one. Very good one. Yeah, I believe like I believe at least 2 years of really hard working, it's enough to, like 1 year, depend on the person, or two, and yeah, it's step by step. Like you can have a basic fluent English, you can have an intermediate fluent, like Jose said in the beginning, but you're always learning something, always learning a new expression, a vocabulary, a way of saying, a topic, for example, like about health. I have no idea the vocabulary about health, organization, and doctors, this kind of thing. So I have no idea. So I'm not fluent in this area. Okay. But it doesn't mean that I don't speak English. I speak, but I'm going to learn. I'm going to ask and everything. And my next question is not for, Eduard, that's in here for the first time, but maybe you have just like a taste of TNT. But let me ask Fabian, does TNT help people or help you to learn English?
Yes, it does. As you said, like and also when it comes to learning vocabulary, it helps a lot because or TNT offers such a variety of topics, and some topics are so deep that I don't even know how to approach them. And also, so yeah, like so different. Like, well, sometimes we're talking about, I don't know, money, investing, or even death, or stuff like that. And yeah, like it all like always like new terms like come out, and we'll learn them. So, well, at least I do learn when I'm in a TNT session.
Very good. Very good. And you, Jose, you're more like you have been here a while now.
Yeah, I agree with Fabian. I discovered TNT 2 weeks ago, and the variety of vocabulary and the topics that TNT bring to us makes it possible to construct a new structure and a new vocabulary in our brain. And in this process, we learn with each other, because when I don't know a word, but I'm listening my colleague speaking, I'm in the same time I'm improving my listen, and I also learn a new vocabulary because I have the whole comprehension in the context. Even if I don't know the word, but in the context, I understand what the word meaning, no? So it's a great strategy, what TNT does, with us. Yes, it's really helped me to achieve my English goals in TNT.
Great. Really good to hear that. And Pablo, what about you? Does TNT help you to learn English?
Yes, a lot, like Jose said. And I am here for almost 2 years, two months, I think. And in TNT, I practice my listening and my talking. My listening I improve a lot. And now I think I understand more than 90% of people said in the meetings. Like Jose said, sometimes I don't know the specific words that someone said, but by the contents, I can assume. My talking improves a lot too. Now I forget less words when I am talking. I frozen less. I learn a lot of new words, and I usually watch the videos in YouTube to fix my new words. It's so important to me, and my vocabulary improves a lot in the last 2 months that I am here, like I said.
Very good, very good. So Eduardo, as you can see, it's your first time, but I just want to hear from you right now. Like, it's your first time. Do you think this kind of place, this project TNT, can help you to learn English?
No, I've never heard about the TNT project. I don't know.
And how did you find how did you get to us? How did you find TNT? How did you find us?
I don't know TNT. I don't know what that means.
No, how did you get? How did you find? How did you get in here?
Okay. So
on Instagram, Google, LinkedIn.
I've been studying hardly. I am in vacation, and I've been studying for 20 days, 10 hours per day in Duolingo. And so there in Duolingo
is a forum.
In the forum, yes, I found one teacher talking about this platform, and so I think it's very interesting, and so for this I'm here today.
Very good, very good. So Eduardo, just for the next question, we have already talked about what does fluency mean, but how do you achieve fluency? For example, can you?
Yes, I have doubts about fluency, because I think I believe when we speak other language, we can get advanced level, because I don't know, fluency here in Brazil, I think is very different people think different about what is fluency now. And I don't know, I think one way you learn and improve your English and to be more polite, to know new words, and to be fluent in one, I don't know, for example, in the medical health class, is learning, is practicing every day. So I think it is very interesting, the question about how long time you need to learn English, because it depends on you. So you put focus on in it, and you study every day. So in 1.5 or 2 years, you will speak English very well, no? But you study 3 times per day, so 3 years maybe. So it depends a lot. And so I think it depends your learning. And if you study more, you can get to, I don't know, advanced level, or like a fluency more fast, or faster.
Very good answer. Leidiane, can you hear me? Leidiane, can you hear me?
I am here.
Great. Do you wanna be here with us?
Yes, I like.
Or do very good. So we are here talking about fluency. I'm going to ask other people here and then I get back to you, okay?
Okay.
Fabian, let me ask you a question. What's most important when you're learning, grammar or practice?
Well, I think that we do need a certain base or foundation of rules. It is important in some vocabulary, kind of like when we are beginners, like it is important for us to have that. But other than like when we already have that, from my point of view, it is more important practice, because sometimes in grammar, we we do think as a grammar, or we get, how can I say that? Grammar kind of like destroys a lot of people motivations from learning, because rules and this and that, and we get like, we always think about if I am talking or speaking in the right way, following the rules and stuff like that. So I would put that aside, and I think that that would come within the practice. So I would say that for me, from my point of view, it is more important practice when we already have a foundation of certain rules, because we cannot practice if we don't have if we're starting from scratch. So, but yeah, practice is more important than grammar.
Very good. Pablo, do you agree with Fabian?
Yes, practically, because with grammar you learn the theory, and sometimes to learn something, I don't need the theory. I can learn something or language just by watching or listening someone. Like the kids, like Eduardo said, kids learn a lot of things just watching and listening to their parents.
Very good. Jose, and you?
Yeah, I think practice is more important, but we need a base. Like Fabian said, we need a foundation, a base, how to make some kind of structure, how to construct the structure in our brain. Because in English language, this is a little bit different, no? Because in Portuguese language, we have a subject, a main verb, and then we have a complement, no? In English, we always need to have a subject in the sentence. But in Portuguese, we can start the sentence by the verb, for example. No, but in English, it's a rule, no? So it's important to know some things about grammar, but practice it's more important.
Very good answer. So everybody in the main room, thanks a lot. We have people back. And I was checking the time because I thought it was going to be like 11:30, 11:40, but then it was 11:50. It was so fast. And yeah, it was a really good conversation in the main room. And I want to hear, I want to know how was the conversation in the small rooms. So I'm going to ask Lidiana, because she has a smile, it means that it was a good conversation. So how was it?
It was great. I like so much my partners. Alina needs to be a host in TNT. She is the best host. I like so much this topic. Thanks so much, Philip.
You're welcome. And I brought this topic because all of you are always asking for this. You are putting the suggestions, hey, bring this topic. So I decided to bring this. Very good. So Elaine, how do you feel? How was it for you? How was the conversation?
I'm so ashamed. I'm very shy, but I'm very thankful for Lidiana and the others that are on our meeting. But I'm so insecure with my English, with my speaking, that's why I'm practicing with TNT. And that's the answer of one of the questions. So when they said, oh, you need to be a host, you are able to do it, I thought it was very nice. So I'm very thankful, but I'm very shy.
Very good. We don't have spots open. We don't have a place for more TNTs in English, but in case you want to just subscribe when we have, let me see, this is, I think that's the link, if I'm not mistaken. No. Or this one here. Yeah. So it's another one. Sorry, this is wrong. So this is the one. In case you want to subscribe to register yourself, feel free. When we have more spots open, then we're going to talk to you. Okay, so everyone who wants to join, just subscribe. And like, I can't say when we are going to talk to you, but we're gonna do when the time comes. Okay. Who else? Who else? Aida, how was the conversation your first time here?
I like a lot. I'm glad to be here. My team is amazing. Our host is Alex, and I like a lot. I feel comfortable with all the guys. It's amazing.
Very good. Really good to hear that. Really good. I think Vinicius, he left, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh no, he's here. It's here. I was trying to find you. Yeah. How was the conversation for you?
Well, it's really enjoy it. It's for an amazing experience for me because my group and made me very comfortable. Yes, and my host is Alex, and it's amazing. My first participation is incredible.
Very good. Really good to hear that.
Thank you.
And just the final words for, well, I just try to ask people who are with the camera open. Okay, not everybody, but I just bring people with the camera open. So André, did you enjoy our conversation? Do you have any highlights you want to share? André Menezes.
Okay. For me, today is a very good experience. I was on the class, the room with the Vinicius, the Aida, the Alex. Very good.
I just chose everybody in Alex's room, right? Sorry about that. Really good, really good. So, well, we are finishing here. That's the last of the day. We are going to have more and more TNTs next day and the others. So just to let you know, we have a preposition class with me tomorrow at 8 a.m. If you want to be part of this, we are going to share the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay. We are offering free classes for those who are in the WhatsApp group, at least 2 classes per week. Okay. So in case you want to like practice and learn with teachers, we have some teachers and we are offering some classes for the WhatsApp group. Okay. And in the WhatsApp group, we have the links and the subjects for tomorrow. So I have just posted, and I know, for example, Pablo and others, they already know the topics from tomorrow. Okay. So in case you want to know the topics, you can be part of the WhatsApp group. Very good. I was really, really happy tonight. I'm going to host another meeting. I have 4 meetings this week that I'm going to handle. Thursday at 11 in Portuguese. In case you want to speak Portuguese, practice on Portuguese, that's a good idea as well. So you can be part of this movement. Friday at 7 p.m. with me as well. Saturday, 10 a.m. and Sunday at 5 p.m. This is the first time ever. No, not the first time, but since we grew the community, it's the first time, and we are going to bring on Sunday now. Okay, so it's for free. You don't need to pay anything. It's been free for lots of years, and we are still bringing more meetings. The idea is to have 24 hours per day of free meetings for you to practice English, Spanish, French, Italian, German, Portuguese, and we are trying to bring more languages. All right? Please spread the message with your friends, your colleagues at work, with everybody on your social medias. Please tag eAprendi. Thank you so much for your time. I know everybody's tired. It's late at night here in Brazil, not in Mexico, right, Fabian? But here in Brazil, it's really late at night. And please wash your hands, be careful, wear mask every time. Please wear, it's really important wearing masks, okay? And take care of your family, your other people, like Eduardo is doing. Please wear a mask. And I hope to see you tomorrow or the other days. Have a good night and bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
See you
Bye.
later.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you, Eduardo. Bye-bye,
See
Jose.
you.
Alex.
Bye.
Aida.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Leandra, Leo, Guilherme.
Bye.
See you, people.